Hey Taurus, how are you? Welcome back. If you've been here before, if you haven't, then welcome. I'm going to tune in this evening and do your October 2018 general reading. So these will be general, guys. We'll see what comes up, whether it's love, finance, money. We never know what will be put forward to us. I hope you've had a good month of September, Taurus. This month there's quite a bit of action going on for you in terms of astrology for your sun sign. Your ruling planet, Venus, she's going to go retrograde around the 5th. She's going to retrograde in the 6th house. So that's how we're of service, work, health. It's that kind of area of life. It will be different for everybody depending on your birth chart, but that's where she will be sat, where she'll be camped out, and she'll be retrograde under the sun sign of Scorpio. So Scorpio is all about death and rebirth, a very mystical, very passionate, very sexy sign. So it could be that for some of us, we could experience some kind of death and rebirth as well. On top of that, you've also got a full moon towards the end of the month in your sun sign as well. So you guys, you Tauruses, will be stepping into your personal power definitely towards the end of the month. So it's a busy month in terms of astrology for you guys. If you want to know more, just click the description box. You'll see some links to articles that I've written for Amanda Sinon, the psychic medium here on YouTube. You can go to her blog, check those out. Personal readings, the cards I'm using, all that kind of stuff. Any questions you have, just check the description box first. And hopefully your question will be answered. If not, email me. And thanks for all your likes, shares and subscribes as well, Taurus. Thanks so much. It's really cool to have you all here. So let's get into it. Let's call in spirit and see what's in store for Taurus, sun, moon and rising for the month of October. Okay, spirit, what does Taurus need to know? Taurus, sun, moon and rising. Okay, first card that's fallen out, we've got the Devil. This does represent Capricorn, sun sign. The energy, okay guys, how do I even explain this card without freaking anyone out? The energy of the Devil is exactly that. It's like a toxic energy. It's like being held to something or chained to something which might not necessarily be the best thing for you. It could be a person, situation, place or thing. You take what resonates. Remember, the messages or the energies can go either way. So this could be someone, this could be you putting out this energy, or it could be somebody or a person, place or thing putting out the energy to you. But we'll put that back in and see what comes up. So Taurus, sun, moon and rising. Oops. Okay, we've got the Hierophant. There you are, Taurus. This is your card. This is your tarot card, which represents you in terms of astrology. Also represents taking the astrology away from it, taking you out of the equation and what it means, you know, linking your sun sign. The Hierophant is all about commitment as well. And so, you know, that could be linked to that Devil energy that fell out. You know, it could be that you're in a commitment or you're stuck or chained to something which is maybe a little bit toxic, or it could be the other way around. We'll see. But your energy's falling out, so you're in the house. That's good. Taurus, sun, moon and rising spirit. If there's a message for Taurus, ruler of the second house, ruled by the planet Venus, please let it be known. What does Taurus, sun, moon and rising need to know? Okay, Queen of Swords. Speaking truth. Being honest. No bullshit. Is basically the energy of the Queen of Swords. It doesn't matter if you're a man watching this, it's more about the energies, what we're reading or what we're picking up. She also represents all the air signs, so Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. But again, if you take the astrology away from it, the Queen of Swords she is the one that speaks the truth. She is also the one that often is quite defensive or defends herself or a situation, person, place or thing. As you can see, she's got a sword, and that's exactly what she uses it for, defense. But she's also very truthful, very honest, very blunt as well. Oh, more previews. Ace of Swords, like it. That's exactly the kind of energy you need after the Devil card. So the Ace of Swords is about a new beginning, especially in terms of mental clarity, because it's the sword suit. So it's a new beginning, a new energy, a fresh start. So you get a lot of previews. You'll see these cards come out in the main spread. Maybe someone needed to hear that. So Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. Another new beginning, emotional new beginning, Ace of Cups. Okay, so it's getting better. Maybe we're getting away from this devil energy. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. There's a message for Taurus. Let it be known. What does Taurus need to know, Spirit? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Yeah, that's way too many. Right. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Okay, let's see. Let's see where your energy is. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What's Taurus need to know? Oops, dropping the camera. Taurus. Feel pulled here. So, going to go for this deck. And your underlying energy, there you are again, which is good. Knight of Pentacles. So, Pentacle suit, this represents you, Taurus. This is the earth element or energy of the tarot. And the Knight of Pentacles, Knights are all about action, movement, action that we need to take or action that's coming towards us. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. Not because, you know, he procrastinates or anything like that, but purely because this is about being cautious. This is about being careful. This is about making sure that everything is done on a strong foundation. Everything that Taurus is concerned about, and generally as a sun sign, like your characteristics is that slow, steady progress, making sure that you are sure in what you're doing, that you're building your stability, that it is on a solid foundation. As I said, check the links below. There is an article there that you will find out more, which is linked to you as well on Amira's blog. But so yeah, slow, steady progress is your underlying energy. It could be linked to financial areas of your life. It could be linked to work. It could be linked to anything that you would class as stable, secure, solid, because it is the Pentacle suit. Okay, and there's the Queen of Swords. There she is again. So someone needs to speak some truth. The High Priestess, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the past energy in the future position, the 6 of Cups. So let's take a closer look at what the main message is. Yeah, I mean, looking at this, Taurus, looking at this message that's come out, your main message, it feels very much to me that for some of you, you're in a situation where I do feel as though this energy of being slow, steady, cautious, careful and calculated is very much needed. And I feel as though you're in this position because for some of you right now, you need to use your intuition. You've got the High Priestess as your heart of the matter. So there is a situation, person, place or thing surrounding some of you. You take how it resonates, where you're being called to use your own intuition. The High Priestess is all about that. What she holds, and it doesn't matter whether you're a guy watching this, it's more to do with the energy. What this card holds is knowledge. It is about gathering the knowledge, about seeking the knowledge, about getting the truth, and also about using and following your own intuition. It's a very passive energy. It's a major arcana card, so it's not a day-to-day energy like, you know, the 10 of Pentacles or even the 6 of Cups. It's like a life lesson. It's like the High Priestess kind of turns up like all major arcanas when we are being called to take a particular action over something that is quite significant. And I feel that for some of you Tauruses, it's about listening to your own voice and definitely seeking some kind of truth, because the Queen of Swords, she fell out as we were shuffling. She's made her way back up and she is now a theme around this cautiousness, around this knowledge seeking, around this trusting your own intuition. So however it resonates, whether it's work, whether it's love, whether it's your family, whether it's your friend, your neighbour, the dog, whoever it is, the situation, person, place or thing, whatever it is that this resonates with you with, I feel like I'm being pushed to say to you, throughout the month of October, gather that knowledge, listen to any subconscious feelings or thoughts that you have, tune out anything that's unhelpful and follow your own voice. And whatever you do, be truthful, seek the truth and be honest, yeah, and make sure that you are getting this in return from the situation, person, place or thing, or however this resonates for you. And that's your theme and your underlying energy. I feel as though this situation, person, place or thing could be linked to building some kind of stability, or even the family or the home, or even financial stability. It's definitely to do with trying to get some kind of completion in your life. The Ten of Pentacles in your past position would indicate to me that maybe for some of you, you have been trying to reach a stage of completion, a stage of happiness. I feel as though this happiness with this situation, person, place or thing, or where you've been trying to get to, is something which is something which you would consider secure, or an area of security in your life. It could be a relationship. Just because it's not the Ten of Cups doesn't mean that it's not a matter of the heart. But it's something, it's more the energy what I'm picking up, something that symbolizes a good amount of security. It could be financial, it could be work, it could be the family as well, as you can see with the Ten of Pentacles. It is all about having that strong foundation, and you've got the Ten of Pentacles, you know, dotted around. In some decks, the pentacles are actually in the tower, or the strong foundation, or the building behind normally the picture of a happy family, to indicate the stability. So in the recent past, I feel as though this is something you've been working towards, or it's been requested of you, or you've requested it of someone, person, place or thing. You take how it resonates. It can be either way. But surrounding this particular issue in the recent past, you will need to be quite truthful, and you will need to follow your own guidance. For whatever reason, you will know why. Why you need to be a bit more cautious, why you need to take the slow, steady progress to build, why you need to seek the truth. Hopefully will resonate in some way with some of you. But moving forward, you know, looking at the past, what I'm feeling, what I'm picking up, and the stability, moving forward, it feels as though you've got options. Yeah, it feels as though you've got options, or you are unsure of what option to take with the Seven of Cups in the present position. The Seven of Cups is about having options, about the hopes and dreams, about the desires, and it's about which direction do I go, what one do I take. As you can see, there's a guy here, and he's got his 7 cups around him. The 7 cups have all got different options in, and it's like, okay, so what one do I reach for? Sometimes the 7 of Cups energy can also represent being unfocused. So it could be, for some of you, you have the options, and for some of you, you don't have the options because you're unfocused, or you're not sure what direction to go. And so it can play out either way with the 7 of Cups. But whatever this represents, this options, or the focus, or the need for focus, or not being sure which way to go, it's here in the present, linked to this stability that maybe you've been trying to build. And the advice and what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing is the same thing. You know, you need to be quite open and quite honest and seek the truth with these options, because you've got the 7 of Cups directly underneath the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I feel as though seek out the truth. This could also be an air sign person as well. Queen of Swords, she would represent, you know, Gemini, Aquarius or Libra. So if this is a person that you're dealing with, it could be an air sign person, or it could be a person who radiates a lot of air sign qualities. Being an air sign myself, an Aquarius, I would say that generally our characteristics are, we're always straight to the point, but intelligence, witty, someone who uses strategy a lot, or analyzes things a lot, or is quite a solid or good communicator as well. A common air sign quality: sociable, good with people, good writers. So it could be that you're dealing with someone of that nature, or an air sign, or it could just be that you do need to seek out the truth with this situation, person, place, or thing. But once that's done, you know, I feel if you can get focused, or if you can look at your options and make sure that everything's clear and you're happy with it, I personally feel as though you can move forward with confidence and leadership, because you've got the Queen of Wands in your advice position. And I feel as though once you've got this information, because she's sat directly underneath the High Priestess, which is your heart of the matter or the issue. And again, it doesn't matter if you're a guy watching this. It doesn't matter if you think the Queen of Wands, well, that can't be me, I should be the King of Wands. It doesn't really work that way with general readings. It's more the energy that I'm picking up for you. The Queen of Wands is that air of confidence. Out of all of the queens in the tarot, I often link her to like business leaders, CEOs, and people who are in a position of authority or leadership, because they have that confidence, because they can do that kind of role. So it's that kind of energy. I feel as though you can move forward, or it could be that this stability that you've been trying to build on, or this completion that you've been trying to gain, with especially with the number 10 being completion as well, it could be linked to business. With the Queen of Wands here, and you can finally move forward with that business decision, or you can move forward with that idea or that creative project. If it doesn't resonate that way, then the Queen of Wands is all about confidence, leadership, being sure. She goes for exactly what it is that she wants. Very determined. There's not much that will stop the Queen of Wands. You know, when she's ready to go, she will go. It's that kind of energy. So I do feel as though, you know, take your time, okay? Because that's your underlying energy. Take your time. You know, do what Taurus does. You know, be cautious, be slow, be steady. Gather your information. Make sure that whatever it is that you're trying to build, with that solid energy of the 10 of Pentacles, whether it's a relationship, job, whatever, you know, you take it how it resonates. Be cautious, gather your information, and then once you've got everything together, and in the present here, when you've got your options together and you know which way you're going to go, or you're more focused, however the 7 of Cups resonates for you, move forward with confidence, okay? Now, your outcome, in the outcome position, you've got the 6 of Cups, which is very, very interesting, because the 6 of Cups is the card of nostalgia. It is the card of looking back. You know, depending on which way it comes out and the cards that are around it is how I generally read this card. And it's not in reverse, so I don't feel as though you guys are going to be stuck in the past. I certainly don't feel as though this is negative energy or negative feelings of the past, because really you don't actually have a negative card here or a negative energy, and it doesn't feel negative. It feels very much like this is a Taurus trying to come into alignment with something, potentially this solidarity that you want in your life, in whichever way it resonates. And it feels as though there's a Taurus who just needs to do a little bit more information gathering and do a little bit more research, or be a little bit more sure before they set off on this path and they go and they get this solid feeling that they want. But with the 6 of Cups here linked to the past, I'm feeling as though it could be children, because this could represent children as well. I don't know, it could be children. Or it could be, I'm feeling that you need to make sure that you're looking back at the past in a way that you can take from it so that you can move forward in the future, is how I'm being pushed to put it to you. I'm feeling as though this link to the past is more about taking what you can from it, especially with the High Priestess here, and information gathering and following your own, you know, intuition and guidance. I'm actually going to clarify this a bit more, but I feel as though it's taken from the past. I don't feel as though you're going to be stuck in the past. I don't feel as though there is anything truly negative to the past, what I'm picking up here. Now, I don't know everybody's lives, but I don't have a negative feeling. I don't feel there's no negative cards, as I said, but we'll see. We'll see what this Six of Cups is all about. Okay, so what does Taurus need to know about this Six of Cups energy? Investment, yeah. Nine of Wands, as I said. So it is about what you've invested in, taking what you can from the past in order to move yourself forward. The Nine of Wands is exactly that card of the investment. So as you can see, you've got a guy here who he's got his 8 wands. His 8 wands are solid in the ground, and he's got this one final wand to put in. And sometimes the Nine of Wands is an energy of, oh my God, can I keep going? Oh my God, can I keep going? Or what is it that I need so I can keep going and get to, 10, which is the stage of completion. Nine is like the wish fulfillment, stage of content, but there's always one final push with the Nine of Cups, or the Nine of Wands, or the Nine of any of the tarot, actually, apart from probably the Nine of Swords, because that's all about stress and anxiety. But with your Purifier card that's come out, as I said, I feel as though you need to look back at what you've invested in, look back at the past, and see how that is going to empower you to move forward to your ultimate 10 of completion. Even though it's here in the past, it doesn't mean it's over. For me, I feel like it's something that you've been striving for, something that you've been trying to achieve. But there's a clear link to the past and the future, and your solidarity is in the past position, but you've got the past energy card in the future position. So it's kind of like they're switched backwards. If they were like that, that would make more sense, because that's the past position and this is the future position, and this is the solidarity that you probably want to get or that you're working for in the future, but that's not the way that it's come out. The message is more this way, which makes me feel as though look back, as I said, look back. It's directly underneath the solidarity, it's directly underneath the 10, the completion, and you've got the 9, which is almost the stage of completion, to clarify. So good luck with this situation, Taurus, whoever this message is for, however it resonates, whether it's a relationship, job, person, place, thing, a new house, a new car, whatever kind of solidarity is in your life, whatever it is that the completion or the stage of completion, whatever it is, good luck as we move forward through October. But as I said, I feel as though it's there, it's clearly there. The reading and the energy feels very much to me as though, like, you're at that 9 stage, exactly here, you're there. It's like the last push of whatever it is that you need to do. But the advice and guidance, the thing is to really be following your own intuition and getting the truth. And I feel it is linked to that knowledge with the High Priestess, what she always points us to, that knowledge, that knowing, that information that we've got to gather. It's something to do with investment in the past that's going to get you here, even though it's the other way round. The message reads, take what you can, to me, from the past, definitely. Okay, learning, in other words, it's just come to me, learning, whatever it is that's going to empower you. So what does Taurus need to know? Let's pull you an oracle card. What does Taurus need to know? What's the message for Taurus, Spirit? So we've got, was that 1 or 2 that flips? Nope, we've got 1, so we can take that. Patience. Now this is Taurus all over. Patience, okay? So you had your Page of Pentacles underlining energies, I said to you, which is a slow, steady progress energy of you. And it's funny because in the article that I've just written for Amira Ceylon about the full moon in your sun sign on the 24th, I think, off the top of my head, of October, I was saying the theme, when your energy surrounds a full moon or surrounds even a new moon, is always slow, steady progress, because that's what Taurus is about. It's always about building, being solid foundation, not rushing. And your message here is exactly you all over, patience. And it reads, your prayers have been heard. They are being answered. So whatever it is you're manifesting, Taurus, whatever it is you are hoping for, I feel very much that it's linked to this solidarity, this stage of completion, this happy home, this stability, whatever it is. You've been heard, you know. So if you've been doing the prayers and the spiritual work or any kind of work, just generally damn hard work, like getting up in the morning and going to work and making sure the bills are paid and the kids are fed and all that kind of stuff, whatever it is you've been doing to feel this solidarity in your life, you have been heard, okay? So just be patient. Bask in your own energy is what I'm being pushed to say. Your own energy of slow, steady progress. Your own energy of stability. Your own energy of not making any decisions until you're sure, yeah, which Taurus is naturally concerned with, and especially you've got your message there with the High Priestess. So have a great October. Good luck. Have a wonderful full moon as well on the 24th. I'll say that to you in advance, but I will do an extra reading for Taurus anyway, as I do for all the sun signs when it is a full moon or new moon in their sign. So you can catch that just before the 24th, and the normal card reading for everybody as well for the full moon. And good luck. Good luck. Like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. Let me know how it resonates, and good luck. And I will see you in a couple of weeks now, just before the 24th. We're still, it's crazy because we're still in September as I film this and as I do this, and I'm trying to think ahead, how many weeks have we got until the next full moon when it's in your sign, and the Aries full moon tomorrow hasn't even happened yet. Like I'm thinking one full moon ahead. So have a wonderful month, and I'll see you again soon, Taurus. Good luck, okay? Take care. Bye.